Hello and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade, taking place in the world of darkness with our heroes slash villains.
Forget.
Forget hand.
I'd say it's
Yep.
questionable.
Our command forget and hand touching or face touching professional. We have Jacob Moon.
Hello.
Our tech savvy and possibly also pseudo murderer,
No.
Gremlin.
Hi.
Pseudo murderer.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have a
Fake
two
murderer.
freaking kill count, don't I?
You have a kill count. You killed that
Oops.
guy. What is it? 3 now? 3.
Oh my god, no, I'm at 2 because the first guy was because I ripped his throat out, then I turned him into a ghoul,
You may have killed the
And then he
computer
exploded.
guy.
and then I killed the computer guy, gave him
Yeah,
a
you
heart
killed
attack.
Too.
Epic. Epic.
Yeah.
I like those numbers.
They like those numbers.
And then we have Don Pond, the heavy hitter, like heavyweight championship man of the year.
After last week.
Hello. They had it coming.
Yeah, of course they did.
Me and Dawn have a kill count.
Yep,
Let me
just you guys.
remind you. Let me remind you of the note. Remember, I do the talkie.
I do the talkie.
And I did the murder.
Yeah.
He did a kill. He did a killy.
I did the killing.
Oh, what was
God.
the name of the hospital now again?
Yeah.
Is
Hospital.
MGH Charlestown Health Center.
Oh, you guys write that down? Oh, I don't write that down. I write people down.
All right, so let's jump into this. So where we last left off, you guys had managed to get out of the school and now had a car in your possession, which I believe we let Don Pond drive.
Don's
Yes.
driving.
That is correct.
So luckily, the health center isn't that far away. So as you guys are driving to the hospital, you know there's traffic, so there's a little bit of time before you actually get there.
Oh, give me 1 second.
Uh,
All right, redo all of that.
Yeah.
I had to tune out of the previously on section.
Oh, I don't even remember a lot of what I said. Where you guys last
We
left off,
commandeered a
you-
car.
You'd managed to get out of you managed to
Yep.
get out of the school, and now
I got a
Don
sweet
Pond
vehicle.
is driving. Yeah, he's driving the car. He got the keys. And so there's some traffic on the way there, so you guys have some time before you actually
gotcha.
get to your destination.
Okay. Oh,
yeah, I'm texting.
Do I want to do this? Oh, maybe that's what I was hearing. The texting part. So I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I missed
yeah,
I
I'm
missed
texting.
conversation.
Yeah.
I look like a grouchy teenager in the back as I'm on my phone. I have like my hood kind of like over my head, and I'm just like slouched down in the seat.
I'm petting Tetsuya. Oh, because yeah, Tetsuya came back to me last time, so
Dad
I'm just
came back.
Yep.
I'm just like
Yeah.
petting Tetsuya, just like, who's a pretty bird? Who's a good bird?
Tetsuya does shit in the car.
Who's a good
No.
who's a good parental bird?
Yeah. You just took a little poop in the car. You did.
That's a good dad.
It's
Good dad.
It's a good dad. That's a good parent. It's a good parent.
I don't question it.
Oh, God.
Don't question it.
Don't question it. So
Nice.
done with this.
The smell of bird shit is not pleasant. It does fill up the car a little bit.
I roll my window down.
But it'll go that way.
I child lock it.
Oh,
You sit with the bird you brought.
Suffer.
damn.
No, you can roll your windows down. This is my new car. I don't want it to smell like shit.
This is my
Stole
new
this
car.
car.
Absolutely stolen. So,
It is 100% stolen.
so, are we not going to talk about the thing that happened at the school?
I mean, I guess we should because it was kind of fucked up.
Why on earth did the driver try to kill us?
Oh, she seemed to have fucking mutated.
It's as if maybe she was going under some orders of some sort. As if like a puppet.
Possible.
You don't think they set us up, do you?
Seems unlikely. There's no value in them sending us here for us just to be killed. If they could have just done it there.
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah. And if they're actually having this issue, it'd kind of be silly of them to kill the people that are going after that information.
True. But who's to say that it was after the two of you, though?
So, care to explain, why are you saying that, huh?
This Sergio fella, I don't know him, but he knows me, and all of this just... Something doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah. You're one of 13 for something. Sounds like he knows somebody you know.
I'm afraid
You do have some
so.
interesting friends.
That may be the case, but... If it's the friend I think it is... I can't wait to have his head.
Ooh. Feisty.
So as you say that, you guys begin pulling up on the parking garage of the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Correct.
All right. How are you
I
gonna
like how
park
you
this
told
car?
that. I like how you're telling the storyteller. Yes, this is correct.
Yes,
Yes.
We
I am.
are, in fact, doing that in your
Actually,
story.
I'm turning around.
Yeah.
I don't want to go
roll
in.
the car.
It would have
into
been
the parking lot.
would have been even better if he just goes incorrect.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
I
I
will.
parked it on the curb.
Nice. You're just gonna take up a spot in the emergency lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna park it sideways, right in front of the door.
Nice. Are you really gonna do that?
No. Just trying not to be as suspicious as possible as we drive into the emergency exit. Let's not
Yeah.
do that. I think I'm just gonna park in the back somewhere,
Alright.
in guest parking and go walk in.
All right. Yeah. So you go ahead and you park and you guys make your way into the hospital. As you get into the hospital, it's pretty late at night at this point. It's probably like 10 or 11. So it's kind of empty. It's basically on a skeleton crew. But like if there's anybody that's really there, it's probably a lot more experts than it is just hands.
Mhm.
So when you get there, there's only one person manning the front desk.
All right. So I'm gonna walk up to them
The name.
and just be like, excuse me.
And so she has her head like buried in the computer at the desk, and she goes, "What's wrong?"
I'm looking for someone. Alandis? Alandis T?
You see, this is a hospital. So like, if it's a hospital and it's 10 o'clock, if you need to find somebody, you need to come back during visitor hours.
Sorry, this was the only time I was able to make it.
Yeah, well, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them.
A little help, guys.
I'm gonna use unseen passage and try to sneak my way. Oh wait, that's not gonna work because I gotta fucking see what's on the computer. Never mind, we're good.
I'll go up and talk to him.
Let me get
I'm afraid to make them forget.
Should probably.
Oh my god, after the
So-
last guy.
I don't have a name for it, but I did have a person here I knew at the hospital.
Yes.
So I'm gonna walk up and just go talk to the I was gonna say teller. It's not a teller.
The receptionist.
Receptionist.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
front desk. Gonna say hello. We're looking for a patient, but we were also expected to meet with one of the doctors, my friend, Dr. Moon.
Hmm?
Ooh?
I look puzzled.
Just the Tim Allen. Ooh?
Not helping.
Yeah. So so she kind of like types on her computer, and she looks at you and is like, "Yeah, the doctor's on call. So like, I mean, if it's really important, I could call him in."
That's fine. I'll wait.
Okay. And who's this person that you're looking for?
Dr. Moon.
I mean the other
Oh,
person.
the patient.
Oh,
Landis.
Landis.
Landis T.
Landis.
um,
Landis.
I actually didn't write his name down, surprisingly.
I wrote down a lot of things.
So she's typing on a computer and picks up the phone and makes a phone call. Yeah, you have a friend here to see you, somebody who's looking for you. No, I didn't catch his name. She covers up the receiver on the phone. Is like, and what's your name again?
Ah, Mr. Pond.
Ah, it's a Mr. Pond. Yeah. O- Okay. In those words?
Oh,
Uh, okay. And she hangs up the phone.
Uh-oh.
So she looks at you and said, so the doctor told me to let you know in these exact words,
Yes.
fuck you.
come back when you're alone.
oh.
Oh.
Okay.
But
Well, I mean, I can leave him alone.
but this patient that you're looking for has been here for a while. He's actually been sent to like an isolation ward because they're worried about the infection that he's carrying. They're not quite sure how it could spread. Um, so I mean, since you know the doctor, I'm sure you've got some sort of job to do here. Uh, so I just need to get all of your names down.
Oh, okay.
So she picks up a clipboard and a pen.
Yeah, who wants to start?
I'll start.
Oh.
And I'll take a long time in case anybody actually wants to do something and like hide away, or
Hmm.
if everybody's actually just
No,
gonna
go
give their
ahead.
name, that's
Okay.
fine too.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Just give him my last name.
We gotta kind of whisper to Gremlin, just, are you sure you want to use your name?
Of course. So I'm gonna tell them that my name is Denise Grenier.
Okay. She writes it down. How do you spell Grenier?
Is Grenier.
All right. And you? She points at Jacob.
My name is Keith Entwistle.
Okay. So she fills it out. And I'm going to need a license ID number.
I
I
pat
could
my
actually give
pocket.
mine.
Yeah.
I actually do carry mine.
Oh, that's good. I don't want to make this person forget everything.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
it's a good thing
I'm
we have
just
one
not.
person
I'm not gonna
working.
actually do it. I'm just gonna say sorry. I don't have that info on me tonight.
She says, if something goes wrong, they need to be able to find you. So I can't let you in unless they know where you live. And it's got to be official documentation. And you can't just take an address.
Hmm.
Um,
Fuck. I don't have a license.
Uh,
I live in a
I'll-
city, for God's sake.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
I could give him my badge, but I don't know how much help that will be.
Yeah, that works.
Oh.
So you show her your badge, and she's like, "Oh, the Don Pond."
Whoa.
I didn't know that was your
Yes.
first name, Don.
I was just gonna kind of smile and turn
Oh God, he's
back.
stupid.
He's crazy.
So she kind of like claps her hands together, and she's like, you're the talk of the town here, you know. Like that was a really awful mess that you got into, and I don't even know how you got out. Like, what's your secret?
Honestly, a lot of luck.
Jacob's
Lot
just
of
gonna
luck.
look on like baffled by all this.
Well, obviously, if anything goes wrong, they know where to find you. Your address may as well be pasted on the building. So,
Yeah,
Damn.
I'll take you. I'll take you right there.
thank you.
So she goes over to the sliding door and opens it up from inside the booth and signals you guys to go in.
I run.
All right.
You run.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, as we
No.
go, I kind of just whisper over to Don Pond, like, "Oh, I gotta hear this story. Like, I gotta know. I gotta know what happened."
I'm gonna
I'll tell you later.
pet Tetsuya.
We're a little bit more seclusion.
Yeah. I'm gonna follow them petting Tetsuya on my way there.
You're bringing
Yeah.
the bird.
Bird came with
course.
me. No one asked about the bird.
Yeah, nobody asked about the bird.
What's going on? Some fucking staff.
They only have one guy. He probably doesn't get paid enough to give a shit.
That's good because Tetsuya's shitting everywhere. No, not canon.
Yeah,
Not canon.
your bird, goddamn bird shitting everywhere. Fuck.
Oh, it's canon, literally and metaphorically.
It's a
Just
canon.
blasting out shit,
No,
blows through walls.
Oh god.
we're in the hospital now.
It's just coding everything.
Oh,
Oh
god.
God.
Who's a pretty bird?
Fucking
This poor
disgusting.
bird. Why do you feed it so much food?
Because
If
Tetsuya
he
loves
wants it.
butterscotch. He loves
wants it.
butterscotch candy.
Oh
Oh
no.
no!
I'm not feeding Tetsuya butterscotch candies. That's not
Please,
canon.
please,
Not
please,
canon.
please.
Not canon.
I feed him one.
Classic.
He just got one.
But yeah, I follow them.
Oh god.
All right, so as you guys are being guided down, you're walking down the halls, and she does is talking from in front of you guys, like, so what's your business here? You guys have to like something has to be going on, especially if you have Don here.
We're
Well-
we're very worried. The sickness, whatever it is, it seems pretty dangerous, and we are working to figure it out.
Got it. Interdisciplinary action. I like it.
We take this very seriously.
Very.
And so she takes you guys she badges in through another door, and when you guys get in, it's like a gowning area.
Mhm.
And so she says, "All right, so this guy's super infectious, so the rules are we're gonna go in there, we have to gown up, we're gonna get sanitized, and then you have to get sanitized on the way out, and then throw your gowns into the chute over there." And she
Sounds
points
good.
at a chute in the corner of the room.
All right.
Oh fuck.
All right.
So she starts gowning up, and you guys have to follow suit.
Yep.
Um.
Yeah. I gown up.
Oh fuck.
Of course I do.
I gown up kind of behind Dawn, so that way because I don't know how that knife wound looks on my side yet.
Does he see the knife sticking out of you?
There's no knife in me, Dan.
Oh, a reminder.
Um.
You can heal whenever you want.
Yeah, you can heal.
Oh. Well, that would have been nice to
really?
have known before.
Yeah,
now,
all it does is it costs a rouse check.
Oh yeah, no, that remains
Wait,
a
I have a,
scar or something.
I had a question. For I got like slapped. It was like non-lethal damage. Does that count as healing?
Yeah, you can heal that.
Okay.
Actually, I
Well, screw
probably
it.
should.
Yeah.
Actually, you know
It's
what I
gonna.
should.
You just gotta roll a rouse check.
Rouse check, so that's 1.
Yep, 1d10, pass or fail.
Okay.
Oh, I got it. 7.
Nice.
Pass 6.
All right, yeah. So you guys, So I think. Let's
What do we
see.
start at?
Oh, no.
6 or 5 or something?
Yours was 5, I think, originally, because it's your. What was it? Stamina plus 3.
Yeah, stamina.
Yeah. Yep, I have that too.
Oh, I never lost health for that knife wound.
No, it was just there.
It was a
Oh,
prick.
groovy. Oh
And
yeah,
then
that's
you
right.
insert it into your
Yeah.
side.
Yeah,
I'm just-
then you inserted it.
I'm cosmetically healing, is what's going on here.
Yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
give a flavor heal then?
I'm giving it a little flavor healing. Just like, oh yeah, it's just a scar.
Let me just remember healing.
If I fucked up, I'll roll again. God damn it.
No, I'm just checking how much you can heal. It's based on your blood potency.
1,000% healing.
1.
Ah, perfect.
Heal 1.
One.
Yeah.
I think
You
I was the
heal
only
one,
one that
and
was
you
actually
can-
in pain for this combat so far, and I've pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only got hit once though, I think.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
wasn't against the person I pissed off either.
You almost got shot.
Almost.
I did,
Almost got
but
stabbed.
that's the key word.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost.
So
Almost.
Gremlin, how are you gowning up?
I'm gonna look very nervous and just be like, I need people to look away. I can't. I'm very uncomfortable with this.
Well, I'm sure there's a bathroom or something you could go into.
I look at the lady who brought us here. Is there a bathroom I could change in?
And she's like, I mean, we're gonna be sanitizing anyway, so I guess it's not standard protocol, but
Maybe
We're
it's best
sanitizing
I
before we
stay
go
out
in,
there.
so it should be fine. She changes in the bathroom.
yeah, sure. She hesitantly lets you go.
Okay.
So Dawn, about
if
that
I take
story.
too long, just go in without me.
Will do.
So yeah, I'm gonna just go into the bathroom and I'm just gonna do unseen passage and head back
Oh
in.
god!
Oh my god.
I'm ugly. I am so fucking ugly. I can't just take off my hood in front of this woman.
Oh. Touche.
God.
I'd be scared shitless.
What a dreadful state of affairs this has become.
You know we're going into a ward where they probably see people that are like in bad shape.
Well, we're
Yeah.
about to find out because I'm in pretty bad fucking shape.
Oh my god. Gremlin's gonna get
So,
taken in as a patient.
You can wear a mask and everything, like it'll hide most of your face.
It's not gonna hide the ears and the hair.
You can put all that under a cap.
So you go to the bathroom to get changed, air quotes. Where you're gonna run into your first problem.
Oh
What?
fuck.
So you go into the bathroom and you use unseen passage. I don't think that requires a rouse check.
It does.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, it does?
Yeah,
Give me
it
that
does.
rouse check.
Oh yeah.
Like, so this is your first problem.
Pass.
All right.
Success.
Not a problem anymore.
So you're able to go invisitable.
Yes.
Now you encounter your second problem. As you go back, the door doesn't open because it requires a badge to get in.
Fuck.
Where is the bathroom? Is the bathroom like close to where we are?
No.
Oh, well.
It's like down the way and around the corner, so there's no way you could really like see or
Oh.
hear if the door
Well,
opened.
I would probably know. I would probably know about this and just say, "Hey, is she gonna need entry back in here at some point, or is she, is the bathroom still in the same area, or is she gonna get locked out somewhere?"
Well, she's gonna get locked out, so I'll wait right here for her. You guys can go in.
All right. Well done. We might as well get going.
All right, I'm checking for vents.
All right, I'm gonna
Oh, this
enter.
technique again, huh?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna be the gremlin that I actually fucking am.
I was gonna say, I'm getting Blades in the Dark flashbacks now.
Oh my god, yeah.
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 All things
Venting
lead back
time.
to vent.
Oh no.
Okay. So if you're gonna look for a vent, you're gonna have to give me some wits and awareness. It's a classic.
Ba 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 ba.
Oh yeah. 3 successes. Let's go.
Nice.
Nice. So you look up at the ceiling and there's very clearly like vents all over the place. You could probably find a way up.
Okay. So I do have Ghost in the Machine active as well. I just wanna make sure that's noted.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be getting into one of the vents.
All right. So give me dexterity and athletics. Oh. You got mad hops, but can you do it today?
Let's see.
Well,
Let's
that part-
Look
fucking
at all those
see.
ups.
Oh! 2 successes and a crit.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah, so you're able to push up one of the ceiling tiles and jump in. No problem. Pretty agile. There's not even any like distension of the ceiling. So as you're in the vents, it's a lot of ways to go. By that I mean there's about 2 ways to go, forwards and backwards.
Time to go forward. Forwards onto destiny.
So you're keeping in mind the direction of the room. It wasn't that far away. You know that probably the first right you're going to encounter is going to be the way to go. So yeah, so you're going to turn right there. So you guys enter the sanitization chamber,
Correct.
and it just spritz you down. Like air is pushing, and then stuff just sprays all over you guys, and then air pushes again, and then the door in front of you opens. Gremlin, you're gonna give me a composure and let's say stealth, because as you're crawling through, a whole lot of just gassy air just flows through.
This is the much better route.
Mm-hmm.
She went the scenic route. I like it.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, so you are barely able to like keep your cool as like what is essentially Lysol gets sprayed into your eyes.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, but you're able to keep moving.
Yeah, I
Because
keep going.
So as you
Is
guys
that in character, by the way?
Yeah.
Do we hear that?
Just look up and be like, huh?
What?
What?
What was that?
so
There's a rat problem in there.
oh no.
Oh, literally.
So you guys walk into this quarantine unit essentially, and it's while it had like a super secure door, it appears mostly makeshift, as if they just locked up a specific wing of the building. Um, that being said, there's only like 2 rooms actually in this area. So there's a door to your left and a door to your right.
Is there any like plaques or anything indicating which rooms?
Signs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You've got one over there, it says Landis T, and the other one says Joe D.
Okay.
Let's go to Landis.
Hold on. Are we sure that it's Landis and not Joe?
I'm fairly sure.
All right. Well, I trust your judgment.
Let's go see Landis.
All right. Let's go see Landis.
So Gremlin, you overhear their conversation, so you're just following the voices at this point, and there's not really much else to go anyways. You reach a T where you can go left or right.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm gonna whisper to them, Landis.
Yeah.
Rats and ghosts. What in the world is wrong with this hospital?
Oh.
Accursed.
Joe T was a name, but he's dead.
Accursed folk of the realm.
Shut the
So I'm
fuck
gonna go
up.
enter that. I'm gonna enter that room.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Don to Landis.
I'm gonna head towards Joe. So I'm gonna go in the other direction.
Oh God.
So you guys enter the room of Landis, and you're greeted by the sight of a man laying on a table, like on a gurney, really. He seems like pale, almost as pale as death. The EKG nearby, indicates some sign of life, and there's assisted breathing as well. But he appears to be sleeping.
Okay. Do I want to do? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. I'm gonna go for a premonition on him.
All right, roll me that rouse check.
I just lucked out on this, so let's see if this bites me in the ass now.
Always will.
Been pretty good lately. I don't know. We'll see.
Auto fail.
Auto fail 3.
That
Let's
is
go.
a success.
All right.
Fuck y'all.
So you're
for
also
helping
gonna give
badly.
me you're gonna give me a resolve and aspects check.
Ah, yes.
And what exactly are you looking for?
Prospects. I'm just trying to see, like, I'm trying to get a read on just him in general. Like, I'm like not using Sense the Beast or anything like that, but I'm just trying to get like some kind of visual on anyone that he may have come in contact with that may pop a red flag.
Sure. So go ahead and give me that roll. Resolve and
Aspects, which is 2. Resolve, which is 2. Nicely done, me. Thanks, me. High fives myself. That would
so
be.
as you go ahead.
Oh,
I thought you already had 2.
what?
But did you have 2 successes or are you counting your dice?
Oh, no. I was counting my dice.
Oh.
Yeah. 2 successes, yes.
Okay, so it still has 2 successes. Good.
Yeah, strangely.
So as you look in his direction, your sight becomes blind and a piercing light just like shines in the darkness. You see a man and a loving family. You see papers get put in front of him at his dining room table, and you see sadness, and then you just get loneliness, just this deep, deep loneliness, like near inconsolable. And it seems like a long period of time passes, this living in this loneliness, and all you have is the feeling of wanting to die. But then the light shines again, and you feel a new purpose. And that's what you see.
So as the visions start to kind of fade from me, I'm gonna start kind of murmuring, that classic murmuring.
That's right.
Hey man, in your hideaway, where do we go from here? Heroes in a tragedy. Down home, just a memory. Where do we go when the world gets in the way?
I'm just gonna be eyeball you and be like, I can't tell if that's any useful information or not, so I'm just gonna be like, all right. And I'm gonna take a look at his charts and see if I can decipher anything?
So you take a look at his charts, and there's a lot of information pertaining to the tests that have been performed, all of them inconclusive. But a lot of it points to like this man is barely like holding on to life as it is.
Okay. Um, I don't know what I should do for some sort of yeah, I'm not really sure. I would do some type of identify if I have something like that. If I could just like I can tell he's dying, but
Now, what
trying
exactly are you trying to figure out from like looking at him?
obvious signs for like was he bit or was he just like brutally attacked or like I'm trying to see
Oh,
if it was like forced or if it was just like you know whoever did it left a lot of traces or not basically.
yeah, go ahead and give me a resolve and investigation. Um, while you're doing that, so Gremlin, you went across the way and popped in through the vent in the room of Joe T.
Are
Um,
five succeeds or fails?
five is a fail. One through five is a failure. Six through ten is a pass.
I had two passes.
All right. Um, we'll get back to that. So, I mean, we'll get back to Luke.
You're good.
So you drop in. The lights are off. And it's a pretty empty room. There's nothing much for you to see there, really.
Okay, because I was gonna check around to see if anything was left there.
Okay, so you want to see if there's any like remaining objects?
Yeah, any remaining like items, belongings, any of that.
Yeah, so give me the same thing, resolve an investigation.
Uh, Investigation. Oh, that's a nice roll for me. That's three successes.
Hmm.
Okay. So as you're searching through the room, you're mainly, I'm sure, looking for what could be personal affects or things that would stick out of a hospital room. Um, as you're looking through, you can see that there's like a suit jacket hanging off of a chair,
Oh,
which is a little confusing.
yeah, I'm gonna check it to see if like there's anything in his pockets.
So as you pick around through the pockets, you find a necklace. The
Oh,
necklace was it's you can't really tell what the string material is made of. It is clearly made of some sort of fiber, but it isn't like a nylon or polyester. It seems like more robust, a lot rougher. Um, but dangling from the end of it is a silver ankh.
oh,
Silver what?
Ankh. It's if you think of like in Egypt, they would have the guys carrying the canes and they had that weird thing that looks like a cross with a bubble on the top, like a head.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
so
yeah.
the Ankh is that, is the cross with the bubble on the top. Hmm.
Interesting.
Well, I'm gonna pocket that first of all.
Okay. Um, so going back to Don Pond, as you investigate the body, you're looking for anything that might hint at have been attacked, or you're really hoping that whoever did this wasn't a professional at what they do. But unfortunately, even if they had left any tracks by now, they would have healed. But also, this man is like on closer inspection, like is basically just like skin and bones. The skin is barely attached to the body by way of meat that could barely be called muscle. And the wrinkles, you'd have to touch him to get in between to really look closer.
Hmm. I'll take that. I'll take that closer look.
All right, so you go and touch him, and where were you looking first?
Um, is he gowned? Is it any of his like? I don't know. I would say right around his shoulders,
Okay.
probably, or his
Yeah,
neck.
because he's just got like a standard hospital gown on.
Yeah, I would just probably start with like around his neck.
Yeah, so you go and touch his neck, um, and you try to move the skin around to see if there's any small divots or pockets. As you do that, though, he's startled, like awake.
Oops.
The EK
Uh-oh.
the EK the EKG starts
Uh-oh.
beeping a lot faster.
Oh.
Uh,
I'm gonna
and he
try
just
and.
like
Oh yeah.
he looks at you and he's like, "Who are you?"
We're here to help you.
Everyone's
Relax,
here to
Frank.
help me.
Well,
There's nothing that can be done.
well, by conventional means, yes. But we deal with situations like this.
What do you
We're here to
mean like
help you.
this? You know what this is?
We have a feeling we understand what's going on with you.
He eyes you a little closer and he like squints his eyes. And he's like, "Come closer so I can see you."
I do as he says. I move closer.
So he looks at you and he's just like, "Oh, these old guys can't tell the difference of anything anymore. You look like somebody that I might have known. I was hoping, you know, somebody would come visit before I left this earth.
Well,
And
we
who
are
might
here.
that be?
I had a wife and a son once."
Are they still with us?
He like starts tearing up. He's like, "I don't know. I haven't seen him since she took him away from me."
Poor man.
Sag.
Well, maybe I can give you some solace. What's her name? I might be able to help.
So he looks over at you. Her name was Elise. And he just he thinks hard. He's like, I don't know how long it's been since I've seen them. I imagine he'd be all grown up now, but it seems so long ago. I can't even remember their faces, really.
Can you remember how long ago it was?
No. I've been in this room for what feels like an eternity. Days feel like years.
Well,
What was your child's name?
His name was Riley, and their last name would be Maronia. Of course,
well,
she could have taken another name by now. And he starts crying again.
I I try to kind of console him, do the best that I can without physically touching him. Because we can catch this too, correct?
Um,
But it wouldn't
only if
like,
you,
yeah. Oh,
only if you tried to drink him.
oh. Well, I pat him on
Only if
the
you take the
shoulder
sips.
then. Holy hell!
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, I pat him on the shoulder and just kind of rub his shoulder.
He's like, "Thank you. I haven't felt human contact in a long time."
Well, that's one way of saying it.
And he, rubs the tears from his eyes. He's like, "So how could you help me?"
Um, we can certainly pass a message to them, telling them what's going on. your situation. See if we can get them to even visit you.
I appreciate that, but I need to be alive first. How could you help me with my condition? I mean,
Do we think we know of a way that we could actually cure him?
not off of the top of your heads. Not
Okay.
really.
Well, there's a few different ways we can figure it out, but first we need to know a very important question. Are there any out of the ordinary people that you may have come into contact with when you first got this disease?
So he kind of like sits up a little more because he was in like a sleeping position, but now he's sitting up to like a seated position. And he looks at you and he's like, "You guys really aren't from the hospital, are you?"
No,
Um,
sir.
I'll tell you what I told them. In the beginning of this, you know, my wife had left me. I had no lost my child, and I was alone. I I drank the nights away, just into a stupor, so that I would forget. And then any waking moments when I might remember, then I would just spend it beating my head against the wall metaphorically to figure out how I'm going to get more booze to make it to the next night. And hopefully one day, you know, the alcohol would kill me. But one night, when I went to the bar, there was a generous man there who was paying for my drinks, just one after another, until I could barely even remember. I barely remembered I was in a bar. I don't even remember where we went to afterwards. But when I came to, I was just a mess. It was different from a hangover. And I remember hearing his voice, and he said something about a ritual, but I can't remember. And he kind of like stares off into the distance, trying to remember.
Did you get this man's name by any chance?
No, I was too far gone by then.
Right. What bar were you at?
I don't know. It's popular at the time. Probably still popular now. The name's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't know.
Oh no. I'm gonna try and go for premonition. See if I can
Yeah.
unlock some memory in him.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and give me that arouse check.
God damn it. Curse you, important information.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fucking 9.
I'm
There
back.
you go. You say you're the back?
My lost power for.
Oh, no.
Oh my
Bye.
god.
Oh damn! I didn't even notice.
Holy shit. It is a 9 kind of day, because 999.
Let's go.
9,
Nice.
3.
So as you
Oh, I-
as you
Number 9.
try to peer into into the void between past, present, and future, you look into his eyes as he stares blankly into the distance, thinking, and you slip into a space between dreaming and awake, and you see a bowl. You see a silver bowl filled with water, and in the vision, you don't see this man. You see you, and you cut your wrist, and your blood drips into the water. Um, and then you snap back to it.
I'm gonna whisper into the guy's ear. And hello, Luke.
It kicked me
Good.
again.
Oh
Really?
no.
Oh, did you lose power again?
On my phone, it kicked. No, I had to swap to my phone.
Oh,
Oh
really?
damn. The
Oh,
Wi-Fi's must be bad. And he's back.
I'm
okay.
back in
Holy
the
shit.
Back in the saddle
All right.
again.
So,
One more time.
I'm gonna kind of whisper into his ear and say, "Does the name Pikmin sound familiar?"
He he starts to puzzle and think, and he's like, I really can't remember. It doesn't sound familiar.
Hmm. Well then,
Because I missed anything, did we get any pertinent information for like where the ritual happened?
a bar.
A bar.
Yeah, that's the only info we get.
Okay.
I'll pat him on the back and, is there any chance that the bar was called the Blackmore?
See, that rings a bell. That sounds familiar. That it might have been.
Interesting. Well,
It's very interesting.
we will certainly get to the bottom of at least who gave this to you, which will bring us closer to figuring out exactly how this happened. Maybe even figuring out a cure for you. And we will certainly be looking for your son,
Your family.
your family, to tell them what's going on.
That would be amazing. And he just starts to cry again.
Hmm.
Um, do you share your premonition with Don?
Yes. However, I'm not gonna share it in front of Landis, though.
Okay.
So,
And then,
yeah.
so you guys are gonna exit the room,
We'll exit the room.
Yeah.
and then Gremlin, you're just kind of listening in.
Yeah. Are there like grates on this vent? Like the opening of it?
Yeah, like to get back up.
Yeah. So, since I'm kind of just like listening in on that room, I'm also gonna kind of observe to see if there's any like coats or anything that might be hanging up or just around.
No, there's
He doesn't
nothing out
have
of the ordinary.
he doesn't
Okay.
have his affections in the room, does he?
And not that you can tell, it's just normal
Yeah.
hospital stuff.
I kind of figured he wouldn't have any belongings on him at the
Yeah.
hospital.
So
All right.
I'm actually going to pull Dawn into Joe's room now.
Ah,
Ah,
Yeah.
let's
So,
go, my friend.
I'll pop out of the vent in Joe's room.
Oh God,
Oh.
poor Joe.
Oh,
Hey, he's
Grem-
dead. It's fine.
Gremlin, what are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing here?
Well, weren't you supposed to be gowning or something?
I wasn't gonna gown.
Oh,
I can't really show my face. It's you know,
oh, yeah, that's
little yeah.
a little difficult to explain, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But why were you in the vent?
How else was I gonna get in here?
You could
well,
have just gowned and put it over your hoodie.
well. Either way, I know exactly
I mean,
how.
either way.
I know
big deal.
exactly how our Landis over there, how he got this illness. This was intentional. Someone had
Oh.
been sharing their blood through drink with him, feeding him their blood, mixing
Oh.
it with the drinks.
So you told Don about the vision, right?
Yes, that's what I was just doing.
Okay. Uh,
Oh God. Oh God. Okay. So I'm gonna pull out the necklace I found in the jacket in this room.
um,
Where
Nice
did you get that?
necklace.
Yeah, I found it in here. It was in a coat pocket. It's a
Score.
little funky. I personally don't see this kind of person wearing it.
Is there a light? Are the lights on in this room?
yeah,
Okay. Is there a body in this room?
no, there's nothing in there besides an empty, gurney and the jacket on the chair, but it's mostly empty besides that.
You know, now that I'm looking around, I don't see anyone in this room. Why would this one be empty and reserved for Joseph?
See, the reserved part is what's odd. I went through some of the information I found. This Joe is dead, and the room is just not emptied.
Do you think they pulled him out already?
I would believe so.
I wonder if he was afflicted with the same thing.
I'm gonna go check on Landis.
Sure. So you walk across and you take a look, and Landis is still just laying in bed. Don, give me a what is it? Motherfucking blood sorcery and occult check.
Blood, sorcery, and occult. I got
Yeah,
occult.
yeah. Because you have blood sorcery, right?
I do have blood sorcery.
Yeah.
Um, 2 successes. One of them was a 10.
Ooh.
Nice. So, um, was there anything you were looking for, Jacob, when you went to go look back?
I was just making sure he was in the room alone.
Yeah. He's pretty much chilling there.
He's awake though?
Yeah, he's awake.
He's
Now
awake.
he's awake because you woke him up.
Hmm.
Okay, well,
Um,
I'm going to ask him now. Is by any chance could the name also have been Joseph or Joe?
I mean, I know Joe. He used to be over there, but he didn't make it.
What was his last name? If you know.
Tremalt, maybe.
Demalt. All right.
Um, so Don, your brain mm, is like kicking in high gear.
Hmm.
And you don't know why. Just things are starting to click, and your blood is boiling.
Oh God.
Something's cooking inside you.
Uh oh.
Um, and as it starts to reach its great climax, it comes up in your head um that there is a ritual. You don't know where you're getting this information from, by the way. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's memories maybe,
Like a
but
primal
they're
knowledge.
not yours, yeah. Um and just the description of what was going on from Jacob, and seeing that necklace kind of leads you to remember that there's a ritual that involves uh, an item, an item of importance to somebody. You don't know what exactly, and you need a bowl with water.
Okay.
You're not
So
sure
this is a blood
what's,
ritual, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So you're not sure what will happen and like what it'll do, but you just like know that your blood is bidding you to act.
Right. I will actually try to perform this ritual. I'm sure I could actually find all the components here. We just need a bowl with water, which I'm sure they have as a washing thing in one of
easily convenient thing. So
I'm gonna look at him and go, why do you need a bowl of water exactly?
it's a time to perform a ritual.
Ominous, but
Wait a minute.
sounds cool. I will help him find this bowl.
Um, so
Oh.
you're looking for a bowl. A plugged up sink will do just fine. You figure.
Perfect.
So you just clog up the sink with the jacket and then just start filling it with water.
All right, and I'm going to the gesture for the necklace.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna give it to him? Yeah.
I'm starting to see that premonition now.
So
Whoops.
you put the necklace in the water and you're focusing and like it's missing something.
It's missing blood.
I step forward and
I
I
don't know what
take
I'm
the
saying.
knife out of my pocket. Open my
Nice.
eyes and see my bleeding, wounded hands. And I do it exactly as I saw it in the premonition. I just poked myself in the eye. I see it as I do it as I see
Oh,
it in my
God.
premonition.
Oh no.
Not in character. I legit just poked myself in the eye.
Yeah, just wow.
So
Cool.
yeah, I wound myself with a knife
Dedication.
exactly as I did in the premonition, while still reciting the words that I just said.
So the blood drips into the bowl and like you see the ripples of your blood drops in the water and the blood starts clouding the liquid and the light begins to flicker. Um and you guys feel this like energy wash over you and you notice that the drop of blood caused the ripple, but the ripple sits in a ring in the middle of the water. It doesn't
Yo.
continue and it stays. Um, and the lights shut off.
Fancy
Yo,
magic.
fucking, this is rad shit.
The lights shut off, and you all just hear a voice. You can't make out what it says, but you can tell it's calling to you. Um, and the light slowly turns on, like a light with a dimmer switch. It fades on. And the light is no longer white. It's red. As the light turns on red, you see that the walls have been replaced with flesh and blood pumps through a vein. It looks like you're in muscle and in the body. And you see shadows moving quickly, shadows staying in place, shadows walking backwards, shadows of people. Indistinct chatter fills the room. And you're just in a meat room.
Yo.
We are the power inside. We bring you fantasy.
I'm gonna
Wasn't
start poking
expecting
shit.
this.
Definitely feels like flesh.
Bro.
I know this is probably not gonna work, but would a taste of blood? Well, yeah, would a taste of blood work for this? Because it's just like a meat room. I don't know
You
how
wanna
this
try?
would work. Probably not. If we're dealing with diseases, it's probably not good to consume it.
I'm gonna follow the
All right.
voices that you said were kind of calling to us.
Yeah.
There's like millions of voices. There was one distinct voice calling to you, but you're shadowed by the chatter of the shadows of these shades.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to speak
Um,
out and see if we can get one voice to talk to us.
Okay. Yeah, so
Hello?
so you call out hello in the hall and you hear a woman scream.
I will go for my attention towards that.
Yeah. Go.
So even though the room had changed form, the door is still there. So you open the door, and it's the layout is the exact same as the hospital, but the walls are no longer walls; they're flesh, and it seems like you're going through an organ of some sort as you try to make your way back to what was the gowning area.
Yep.
Um, and so as you walk in, you see the receptionist in the room, and she's turned away from you.
I just want to put out there really quick, I have already stashed my knife back in my pockets before leaving that room.
Nice.
Yeah.
That initial room, because that could be detrimental.
Yeah. Before then, I would like to, unseen passage. Just re-get that on.
Can I do just a perception to see if she's okay?
Pass.
Yeah, give me a wits and insight.
I
And
got some
Gremlin
wits.
passed.
Do I have insight?
What was that? Wits and insight. What did Gremlin say?
Oh, Gremlin
I
passed.
Oh, okay, good.
Yep.
Your rouse check.
One success.
You're
I had-
looking at her, and she has like her face in her hands, so it looks like she's crying, so it looks like she's distressed.
Okay. I'm gonna just call out to her and say, "Are you okay?"
She just stays crying.
I'll kind of shrug and be like, "Guys."
I'm still kind of entranced. We are the kingdom of light. And
I'll approach her just to see if she's okay.
So you step closer.
Somebody's gonna do it.
Give me wits and awareness.
The awareness this time. I have more awareness, so that's good. One pass, I'm pretty sure.
oh no.
Nice.
Oh my
As
god.
you get closer, the crying, gets louder. Makes sense. You're getting closer. And you touch her shoulder to kind of get her to turn around. And as she turns around, you realize, only too late, that she's not crying, she's laughing.
Ah.
And so as you look at her face, her eye sockets are empty, and blood is down her cheeks, dried as if they'd been clawed out long ago. And she goes to swipe at you in the face. Give me a strength or dexterity and melee.
So Dex it is, and I don't have melee, so just Dex.
Yeah, and you'll get 1 dice for melee. Even if you don't have it, you still get +1.
Oh, okay, really?
Yes.
Thank God, because that was 1 critical fail, 1 critical success, and a 9 for.
Oh.
So 2 passes. One of them was a critical success.
Nice.
Banging.
So that's total 3 versus. Nice. So she goes to swing at you, and she makes contact with you, but luckily it was because you raised your hand up enough to just kind of keep her from hitting your face, just to hit her forearm out of the way.
What a block.
What a block.
What a Chad.
Yeah, what a man.
Yeah, so she's clearly not okay, and she is she's attacking you.
Ah. Shit.
What do you yeah, what's going on? Tell me what you got, Gremlin.
So can I like charge at her?
You want to charge at her?
Yeah, just like charge in and shove.
Okay.
Oh
So
boy.
go ahead and give me a strength and melee.
It's okay, she can't see me right now.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
All right. All right, that's 2 crits.
All right, you're lucky. So
Nice.
you break into a sprint, immediately breaking your unseen presence. Um, but luckily, it was still enough to catch her by surprise, and you manage to tackle her down. So she takes it pretty hard. Um, you just hit her by the waist and get her down on the ground. Do you want to stay on top of her, or are you just pushing her to push her over?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold her down and just go run.
Nice. Are you
Yeah.
guys gonna run?
Yes.
We should probably start getting
Well,
out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take off with y'all. Not leaving you
Nice.
behind, but I'll run with you.
Yeah.
Um, as you're running, you just hear her laughter echoing down the halls, and just you hear, "You can't run forever."
Can.
I like to see you try to stop me.
And you guys just bolt down the hall, no real direction, like to know, until you think you've made it far enough. You no longer hear her laughter, and you no longer hear her footsteps. You have a moment to collect yourselves.
Hmm.
Okay, what the fuck is this shit?
Are we actually still within the hospital, or is this all just in our mind now? Dawn, I think you would know most of this, wouldn't you?
Could I do a knowledge check to see if I know anything about this?
Yeah. Give me blood, sorcery, and occult again.
Let's go one more time.
Oh God.
1 critical success.
It's witchcraft.
Nice.
It's witchcraft.
It's
Um,
old-fashioned witchcraft now.
You ponder deeply, trying to bid your blood to give you those memories again, but nothing's coming. You just know that you have performed a ritual, but still don't know to what end.
Hmm.
Right. I'm gonna feel for my bag. Do I have my rats?
So yeah, you got your rats.
Rockin'. I'm gonna unleash a few of them and just be like, find something.
Nice. So yeah, so your rats skitter in all different directions.
All right. Well, I guess we should try to figure something out.
Yes.
Well, did we think we could check on we didn't check on him.
We didn't.
Oh.
Oh my
Shit.
God.
We I don't know how we're going to get back there without going right back into combat.
Oh God. So in this fleshy, these fleshy walls, are the vents still there?
You look up at the ceiling and there's nothing that looks like it could be a vent. There are holes up there, but
Okay.
just not appealing.
I
I'm
was gonna
going
say,
for the flesh hole.
That's unfortunate.
I was going to say, can one of you guys stealth back there?
I don't believe there's any stealth anymore.
Hmm.
I believe whatever is going on right now is also happening in the real world as well.
Well, then
So,
let's find a way
yeah.
to fix this before this
As
gets
I'm
out of hand.
thoroughly disgusted,
Yes.
I'm gonna jump into the meat hole.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Right
Yeah,
in
it's
the middle.
disgusting. Yeah, you're going right
Thanks.
in the meat hole. There is no need to jump because you can just claw your way in. You can just claw into the flesh and climb up and get in.
Hooray!
God.
The meat
Yeah,
As you-
hole.
Don't you hate it?
What we can do here?
As you get in there, there's an uncomfortable undulating and pulsating.
Oh God.
The tunnel is just big enough for you to fit, and as you proceed forward, you have to stop because it contracts so much that you can't move until it relaxes again. But
Oh.
eventually, you manage to make your way to the system is still the same. You manage to make your way back into the what was the quarantined area.
Okay. I'm like gagging. And I'm just gonna see if I can find like an opening there and just see if I can peek into Landis's room.
So you end up back to that familiar T split, and you go over, and are you gonna just fall into Landis's room, or are you gonna peek in?
Just gonna peek in.
Yeah, so you peek into Landis's room, um, and he's there. He's sleeping.
Oh well, good for him. All right. Well, then I'm gonna leave him.
Nice.
Actually, no. I'm gonna go into the room and I'm gonna investigate it.
Sure. So you drop in. It's easy to do it quietly because you can just lower yourself in by clawing into the meat walls. It's awesome.
Oh yeah,
Um,
sounds it.
And you're in there, and he's like not laying in a bed. He's just laying in a mass of fleshy, gooey bits. But he's sleeping nonetheless. There's nothing else in the room besides him, the pedestal of meat that holds him up, and him, and that's it. There's no other pieces of equipment, no chairs that were there
Yeah,
before.
Poke at the meat.
You want to poke at the meat?
Yeah, that's under him. You know.
So, yeah, you
Yeah,
poke
like
at the
poke
meat.
and
It's
pull at it, and just like see what the fuck is it. What is it? Kind of weird.
it's just meat. It twitches as you touch it, and it bleeds when you cut into it.
I'm gonna take a rouse check because I'm gonna want to do a premonition.
That's
You know what?
disgusting. Okay.
The premonition's
So-
disgusting, or
Now just thinking about the table.
oh
Meat
yeah,
table.
yeah it is.
Yeah,
So,
so
Rouse check.
you don't even have to
Oh.
you don't even have to give me a rouse check. This one's a freebie.
Oh, thank
Ooh.
you.
I'm
I have to
not
roll
aware.
5, don't I, you son of a bitch?
No. No.
You drop unconscious, I swear to God.
I fucking swear to God, if I have to roll something I can't roll, I'm gonna reach through the computer and punch him myself.
So as you go into your trance, a familiar trance to try
Oh,
to
this is like
peer
100% freebie.
beyond.
Holy shit.
Yeah, to peer beyond, you hear the whispers again, the shadows appear again. You can't tell if you're in the twilight or if you're actually aware because you still see dawn and the environment around you hasn't changed, but the whispering gets louder and louder and almost becomes deafening to your ears. You clench your head as it becomes overwhelming, and then it stops, and you just hear a voice. You still can't tell what it's saying. It's as if it's coming through a series of walls that by the time it gets to you, it's a garbled mess. But you can feel that you want to go to the basement.
I start randomly walking to the basement without any word or anything.
I'm just gonna stop you. I'm gonna grab you.
Yeah, I'm
Say,
gonna
I'm
kind
going.
of like.
I'm gonna
shove
wait for
Landis
Gremlin to return.
quick.
I'm gonna struggle out of his grasp.
You wild
All right.
son of a bitch.
The voices, they compel me.
Yeah, fucking competition of strength and brawl.
Strength and brawl. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3. Oh shit.
I
Uh-oh.
have 2.
Oh! Ooh, there's a chance.
Oh fuck.
Oh, baby. Here we go.
Yeah, you probably got me. I got 1 success.
I got 2 successes.
Oh my
Son
god.
of a bitch.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you're able to break free of his grasp.
There's a dangerous man on the loose now.
Yes, there is.
So as I walk by myself now, or well, possibly by myself, depending on what Dawn does next, I guide myself basically to the basement. Just
I'll follow, but I'm gonna check my phone. to see if I have service.
Yeah, so Jacob is just going down halls like left, right, center, but it just seems all random. You pull out your phone, and it doesn't turn on.
Ah, of course. I put it back in my pocket and ignore that shit, I guess.
So, Gremlin, you manage to, I imagine you're crawling back.
I don't know why my mic didn't catch any of that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you crawl through the tunnel again. It takes you just about the same amount of time. It's like a 5 to 10 minute crawl, what should have been like a 2 minute crawl, just because you have to stop and go as it grasps you tightly and you feel the warm caress of pumping blood through the meat. Until you get back to about where you were, or at least where you thought you were, because when you drop down, you see nobody, but you see a rat.
I'm gonna pick up the rat and I'm gonna give him a little chat. Tell me where to
So
go, little buddy.
you get up closer to the rat, and when you pick him up, you realize he has no head.
What the fuck?
And then from around the corner, you hear the laughter, and the nurse turns the corner.
Ah, and I'm alone.
Whoopsie.
Oh.
You fucking assholes!
Oh, wait a minute now. Was that in character or not in character?
It was in character.
Oh, it was in character? Never mind.
It's deserved. I tried to stop you.
I was gonna start bringing some stuff up from last week.
I did nothing wrong. I'm gonna fucking run.
Nice. Yeah, so you just turn around and start making like a leaf or something because you're trying
I'm gonna
to
make
leave.
fucking tracks.
So give me a dexterity and athletics check.
Run.
Ah, 2 successes.
That's nice because it's just enough that as
Oh!
you're running away,
Fail.
her laughter luckily isn't getting any closer.
Yay.
Give me a stamina and athletics.
Fuck, man. Fucking terrified.
The shut-in's getting a workout.
Yay.
Oh, I only got one success.
Oh no.
Well, luckily for you, as you keep running and you feel like the air, or at least what you imagine would feel like way back when you were alive, the burning of your lungs, you don't run very often, and it's taxing even though you don't actually have to breathe. And you feel like you're just gonna quit, just out of sheer lack of resolve. And she trips.
Oh. Wait, who
Oh,
trips?
fuck.
The nurse trips,
Oh.
which gives you enough time to make a good amount of distance, and you've gotten away.
Oh my god. I'm gonna call back any rats that I can.
So you send out your telepathic signal to the rats, and you hear squeaks coming down the hallway. You let out about 4 rats, but one was gone. You've got 3 on your radar, and as they're getting closer, just one blips away from that hallway, another one blips away from the other hallway. Because it seems like it's coming from all directions, and none of them are where the nurse is from. But one of them gets back to you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna ask, like, okay, what did you see anything?
Give me composure and animal ken.
Alright, let's see. Animal Ken is 4. And I have 2 in composure. So I have 3 successes.
So when it gets to you, you see that it's very visibly rattled.
Oh no.
But luckily you're able to soothe it enough for it to get a squeak out in edgewise, and it says run.
Okay, well, I'm running.
With new vigor in your legs, you just start to run. You have no direction to go, and somehow it feels like the walls are narrowing. As you're going down what used to be, or at least what you thought was a four-way intersection, is a two-way intersection. There's only a left and a right. Which way are you going?
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna go left.
And so as you cut left, you keep going, and you take a peek behind. You know there's nothing behind you, and that you really shouldn't have to feel like you need to run. And as you look behind, what was a two-way intersection is now a corner. There is no other hall. You continue running forward, and as you run forward, the hall is getting tighter and tighter, and it's almost contracting on you like when you climbed up in the meat vent. And just as you're about to get to the end of the hallway, you're stuck.
Oh,
The
God.
meat is contracting on you. You can feel your bones begin to ache. You feel your flesh just begin to give out underneath the sheer pressure of the meat crushing you. And then you open your eyes.
Oh, I never want to fucking trip this hard ever fucking again.
So, Jacob and Don, you guys are walking aimlessly through these hallways, and as described before, Don is paying more attention. You start to see the hallways getting narrower.
I'm gonna again just like try to get Jacob's attention to be like, I think this is the wrong way. The walls are closing in soon. Looks like everything's getting closer.
We
closer.
need to find the basement.
We don't know where the basement is. We've been wandering.
I see eyes to the right. I hear a promise resound. As I keep walking.
Walks down the hallway, and you take that right. And when you take that right, it's a dead end.
This blasted basement, where could it be?
You turn around, and there is no way back out. You guys are effectively in a hallway that connects to nothing.
Well, shit.
Well done. Looks like
I'm
we've
gonna-
met the end.
I'm gonna try to see if I could, because the walls are flesh, so maybe I could open an opening.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you want to try,
I'm gonna try. Might
give
as
me
well.
give me a strength and
I guarantee I don't
strength
have enough.
and brawl. Just
I have-
go.
So I have 2 strengths. It's probably an auto fail.
Yeah, probably.
No, but still roll, because that's what I had to do.
Yeah.
Still
Okay,
roll.
I got-
This is
it's
bullshit.
It's okay. It was a 1 success, so I think I got it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
A
looking.
hole through the wall.
I was looking for something more like 5 successes.
Yes, it was really close.
Yeah,
Very,
pretty close.
Yeah, damn.
I'm just glad it wasn't me
And-
this time.
And so, Don, you go to stick your hand into the wall. It's like, it's just flesh. If I can just punch into it and punch through it, you can get somewhere, right?
Oh no.
You
Oh, no.
punch your hand into the wall, and you can't pull it out.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And yeah, you just can't pull it out.
I'm gonna try and pull Don out of the wall.
So yeah, so you go to pull Don out of the wall, and as you're pulling, you're moving
Oh.
the wrong way.
Oh.
As you're pulling, he's
It's
getting pulled
fun.
closer to the wall. Now
Okay,
his
plug your
entire
hand.
arm is in the wall.
Rip.
Well done. It's been nice knowing you.
Thanks.
I'm gonna keep pulling.
Push
you,
him.
you keep pulling, and now half of
Me
Don's
in, I'm
torso. Half of Don's torso is in the wall, and now your head is starting to go into the wall. You probably only have moments before you can't see, say, or think anything.
I'm gonna
Um.
I'm gonna push him into the wall. No, I'm not gonna do anything now.
Push him! Push him!
As Don's about to get a word out in edgewise, perhaps his last words, Jacob, you push his head into the wall, and
Oh,
now he's
God.
completely smothered by the meat.
I give you a middle
Um,
finger right before I go away.
Oh,
Yeah,
now,
it does.
Don, that seems a bit inappropriate. I think we need to go into the wall. That's what's going on. I'm gonna start pushing myself into the wall as well.
The middle finger slowly gets enveloped by the wall, and Don, the last things that you feel are just a crushing pressure, bones shattering, just everything giving in. There's almost nothing left of you before you just fade.
Bust.
My God.
Oh my god,
Um,
I'm pushing
and
myself
Jacob-
into.
So you try shoving yourself into the wall, and it doesn't take you.
Oh God. It's only here to
And-
murder you, I
God.
guess.
The walls begin to close. Your room is getting tighter.
I sit down against the wall, or against the
accept
wall that I'm
fate.
closest to, and just, well, I guess you win this one, Pikmin.
Damn.
The walls slowly contract onto you. You're sitting with your legs out, I imagine. You're not a crisscross applesauce type of guy.
This is an absolute sit down of despair and forfeit.
And the walls begin closing in, your back and the ends of your feet meet the wall, and the ends of your feet. You imagine that as it got closer, that the walls would be nice and cushiony,
They're not.
but they're not. They're rigid. Your legs begin to crumple up. You're just sitting straight and tight. Your feet do not get absorbed by the wall. They crush to a 90-degree angle as your ankles begin crushing up and up and up, almost like you're playing a game of Snake.
What
You've
the
got this
fuck?
you've got this you going on as you're just watching your legs come up to your face, and then eventually you meet your shoes hit your forehead, and it just crushes
I'm
you.
gonna go out the only way that I could possibly go out. In song.
Yeah.
You'll be running out of miracles, like I'm running out of dreams. Madness lurking to the left, angels faint in front of me.
And as the last word escapes your mouth, there is only darkness.
Damn.
That's a rough TPK, guys.
Man, I'm happy I'm awake.
So, Gremlin, you're awake, but it's dark. There's no light.
Oh God, I'm gonna feel around me. Am I at least not feeling flesh?
Luckily, you feel nothing. There's definitely something solid beneath your feet. You can stand.
I'm gonna stand. And
You
begin
stand.
to wander the void.
You wander the void for what seems like hours. Time is an illusion when there is no sensory perception of anything changing around you. You walk forward, and yet there's nothing for reference to see yourself move. For all you know, you could be standing in place.
Damn. Damn. I'm just gonna lay down.
You lay down and let the darkness envelop you, the silence. It's a deafening silence almost. You can hear just the slow, slow, slow beat of your heart.
Damn. Do I have my phone?
You pull out your phone and it doesn't turn on.
No!
A fate worse than death.
Take me now.
Just take me now! This
You're
is
laying-
fucked up.
You're laying there, and your heart beats twice,
Yo, what the fuck?
and then 3 times,
Oh, better stop that shit.
then
Yeah.
4 times.
What's going on?
There's 4 hearts beating simultaneously.
Oh.
Oh god.
Everything in time. And Jacob and Don, you open your eyes and see darkness.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Can I hear
Just
that?
great.
Well, is this death after death?
Oh, we're in hell! This is hell!
Wait, hold on. Do we see Gremlin?
It's dark. You can hear her.
Oh. So I can't see Don either then.
No, you can't see it all.
Oh.
But we can hear each other, essentially.
Yeah.
Or her.
Yeah, because she's shouting. There's also 3 other heartbeats out there besides yours, and that's to all of you.
I'm gonna just make a dash for the Gremlin's cries over her phone.
My pain, my suffering.
I'm gonna follow that as well.
Why? Why
You
did I
guys-
let this happen?
You guys follow her agonizing cries for what feels like forever. She's probably only gotten out 2 sentences, but it feels like hours. Things aren't moving right. Things aren't making sense here. But eventually you get there.
Very, very, very important question right now. And
Okay.
this is gonna be fucked up if I have no idea how fucked up this is going to be. Do I still have Tetsuya?
No.
Oh.
No, you're dead.
Yeah.
My parental raven is gone. Okay.
What?
That's okay. All right. I guess it could be much. When did I lose Tetsuya?
About the time you got crushed.
Oh no!
Oh, whoops! It looks like the bird probably got.
No!
Uh-oh.
I oh.
Oh god.
I
The suffering, the torment.
I try to pay attention to the other the 4th heartbeat that's out there. That isn't
The
ours.
extra heartbeat beats really, really slow. It beats slower than the rest of you guys. You wait, counting the seconds. 60, no, 80, about 80 seconds between each heartbeat. And it's so loud that you can tell where it's coming from.
We should probably go to that.
Yeah, I stand up and I'm like, okay. Better
You're
than
okay.
sitting here doing nothing in the void.
Don't worry, Gremlin. Back in my day, we didn't have cell phones anyway.
To be honest, I tried to text you. We were going to find the basement, but it seems our efforts were in vain across the board.
Yeah, it was. I sigh and then I'm like, I lost a rat.
Sorry
I
to
lost
hear that.
Tetsuya.
Oh, I lost 3 rats.
I lost my parent.
Oh no.
I lost
father.
my dad.
I lost my dad.
No.
My dad went to
And-
go get cigarettes in the meat room.
Oh no.
Totally out of character. That was not in character.
Damn. And so you guys walk in the direction of the heartbeat in silence because, like, things are confusing. Things don't make sense. You don't know where you are, where you've been, where you want to be, really. Gets pretty thought-provoking as you walk in silence because the heart beats every 60 or 80 seconds, which means as you walk in one direction, you could overshoot it. So you walk for hours. Hours move on to days. Days seem like months. Until finally you see a door.
I'm gonna go up to the door and just like knock on it.
You knock on the door and there's nothing, but the door pulses with the heartbeat.
Oh. Can
I'll
I
open it.
open it?
I was gonna say I'll open it then.
We all open it.
We all open it together. Together.
Yeah, as a team.
All three of you open the door
Together.
Yeah.
and you walk through the threshold because when you look through, there's nothing but darkness again, as if you're just walking through an empty door. Stands on nothing. And as you walk through, the scenery changes. You're in a cement tiled room. The door is no longer behind you. In fact, there's no exit at all. And all that sits in front of you is another set of double doors and a sign above it that says morgue.
Wanna go on the board?
Yeah.
As you open the doors to the morgue and cross the threshold yet again, the morgue doors open and close. They clatter loudly. There's gurneys that people would use to carry the bodies from cell to cell to get taken to be cremated or to be taken to get taken to the graveyard. And they all start to bang together as they all converge onto a single point, a single table sitting in the center of the room. And a voice, again, the same voice that you've heard before, and it just says, "Come closer."
I go closer to the voice.
Yeah. Say, at this point, I'm either gonna die or die, so I'm gonna go close.
Yeah, I'll approach.
I've died once before today, so we're good.
You
I think.
you go to the body that sits in the center, and it's covered by a towel or blanket.
So, is this Joe?
I was gonna say, is there a tag or something that we can
Yeah.
identify him?
Nope, it's just covered by a sheet.
Well, this is bullshit. So
Who wants to lift the sheet?
I'll take the sheet.
Yeah, I'm gonna face away.
I'm gonna pull the sheet down. Yeah.
You begin to pull the sheet, and as you pull the sheet, what was a body is no longer, and there's a table mostly empty, and all that's left is a raven standing in the center of the table.
My
Fucking
God.
knew it. I fucking knew it.
It's Tetsuya.
Yeah.
Is this yours?
Oh no.
Out of character, I'm a little concerned, but in character. Oh,
You're so
Tetsuya.
happy.
Thank God you're alive.
And so, as you acknowledge Tetsuya's existence, his mouth opens and says, "Hello, child."
What the fuck?
I'm gonna say, Jacob, is that normal?
No. In fact, it must be because of the ritual.
Ah, I forget myself. You don't know me. Not like this. And so, in a flash of light, just for a sheer moment, the bird disappears and there is a body. The body laying on the table is mummified. It's desiccated. It's in much, much, much worse condition than our friend. I don't even remember his name right
Landis.
now.
Joe.
Landis.
No, Landis, yeah.
Oh, I love Landis.
The eye sockets are hollow. Though there are no lips, it's so shrunken that all you can see is teeth. The hair is just like straw, dried and disgusting. Bugs fester from his mouth to his eyes to his ears to any open orifice, really. And when he changes, he talks through this hollow mouth. And he says, Pikmin. And that's where
What?
we'll end.